that's right, the town. If you spell it backwards, you know, Tulsa spelled backwards is a slut. Did anybody know that?
Yep.
That's precisely why Oral Roberts University is here. I thought Oral Roberts were two fags named Bob for the longest time. I didn't know. But, I finally found out when I sent my dog to ORU Doggy Obedience School called the Furthering Underwriters of Canine Knowledge University, better known by its acronym, fuck you. And the problem is, now, every time I tell the dog to heel, he jumps up and puts his paw on my forehead. So it's pretty fucked up, Starts bogging dark. Hey, hang on. There was a joke there. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to bring up the next actor, a young lady that's very, very funny. She's been doing comedy for quite a while now. And she's won a few contests remarkably. She's probably, well, I wouldn't say that she's a whore, but I fucked her in the bathroom just about 10 minutes ago. But anyway, she's a nice girl, though. I'm teasing. Her boyfriend's sitting right over there. I wouldn't want to say anything bad like that. But I did ask him, I said, so how is that shit? And he said, well, it's pretty good, What do you mean? He goes, well, it's kind of big. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, I wrote a song about it. And I go, well, tell me, how's the song going? He goes, her pussy's 50 foot tall, y'all, and that ain't all. It's 2 tons of fun, but it ain't for everyone. Cause she's a whack cuz, her pussy stacked cuz, 50 foot high, y'all, up in the sky, come on. I got to tell you, my brother, it's so fly. And I was like, okay, you need some more heroin there, right? Oh, sir. Anyway, let's put our hands together for Miss Sheila Naifeh. Sheila Naifeh.
Thank you, douchebag. I don't know why I put up with that shit. Looks like a homeless version of Keith Richards. Even look at his clothes, it's like he looked like he mugged somebody's grandma, fucker. Anyway, no, I'm not a comedian. I am just holding this here microphone for Mark. I'm his landlord. He gotta go get his rent check out the parking lot. I don't think that bitch is coming back. Yeah, fuck you. No, I'm a criminal attorney. And I do the normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill, okie type crimes. You know what I'm talking about? Like DUIs, making a meth lab, bestiality. Is it still bestiality if you just lay there and the animal does all the work? Oh, I love this crowd. You guys are great. You guys ready to laugh? Woo! 2 people! Woo! Yay! I'm so excited. No, usually, all the comics that get up here are guys. I'm usually the only female that gets up here. But, it's okay, because I fit right in with the young comics. Because after the show, none of the girls want to fuck me either.
Ouch!
No, it's hard being a 46-year-old single female trying to meet the right kind of guys, one that's not afraid of commitment. You know what I'm talking about, girls? Yeah. So I thought I'd try online dating. Anybody ever try that?
I did.
Yeah, what'd you try?
I tried plenty of fish, match.com, too.
And you're single, sir.
I'm married.
Oh, goddamn. It worked. No, anyway, I've tried them all. It's like eHarmony, Plenty of Fish, like that one, yeah. Anyway, and Christian Mingle. Yeah, that one sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know what religious people are thinking. Every time I hear Christian Mingle, I just picture Jesus gangbang.
Holy roll!
Yeah, well, no, online dating, it wasn't for me. I'm old-fashioned. I want a guy to lie to my face. So I thought I found the perfect type guy, girls, you know what I'm talking about. He's desperate. He hadn't been laid in months. And he's not afraid of commitment. Married men. So I started dating one of my best friends, was such a bitch about it. She's like, he's so gross. What an asshole. I can't believe you're sleeping with him. She is such a hypocrite. She married the bastard. Now, I always meet those creeps. You meet them in a bar just like this. They're so creepy they don't look at your boobs. They look you directly in the eyes and say, so how old are you boys? I'm like, I've had plenty of kids. Just none of them made it past the first trimester. Oh, really? Can I not go into that shit? Oh, come on. Anybody here pro-choice? Can I bring it? Okay. I mean, I know it's a sensitive subject, but I am pro-choice.
Ow!
And I'm not afraid to voice my opinion about it. Anybody else here pro-choice? Raise your hands. Come on. I mean, shit. You got the pro-lifers. They're voicing their opinions all the time. What do they got in the back of all their minivans? That bumper sticker, what's it say? Abortion stops a beating heart. Let's just be honest about it. Abortion really just stops a beating. Right? And sometimes it'll stop a beat down. Bitch, you pregnant? I don't know what the big deal is about abortions. You get a whole bunch of do-overs. Oh yeah, oh okay, I've got some haters. How many haters I got here?
I'm offended.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, that's Mark Stevens. He's had like 12 of them. Fuck him. My abortion jokes, they're my babies. Fuck you. Anyway, raise your hand if you've ever taken the abortion pill. Oh, you don't have to raise your hand. I'm just fucking with you. No, you ever read the side effects? It says, do not take this abortion pill if you think you might be pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck, drug companies? So I just take it every month just to piss off my Catholic friends. Sir, I know you're married. That's awesome. No, one more joke, and I hope it doesn't offend. You don't get offended, right? I'm just picking you out as the token. I'm sorry. You know, I'm just fucking with you. No.
I'm Catholic.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna like offend you 3 times. It's like black women, they don't believe in abortion. They're too good. Plus, it's kind of a prestige thing to see how many different guys they can get to call them baby mama. That's awesome. I'm sorry about that. No, I don't mean to mislead you guys. I've never had kids. I mean, the thought of having another person inside my body for 9 months scares the shit out of me. Hell, I can't stand having another person inside me for 20 minutes. You like that, Smitty? You want to go at it? Fuck, you don't look like you got 2 minutes in you. Anyway, yeah, fuck you. I mean, I want to talk to you guys, especially you in the audience, about romance, because y'all are doing it wrong, right, women? Yeah. Quit saying those 3 little words you think every guy wants to hear, every girl wants to hear, or guy, whatever the fuck. Okay, marriage, here you go. Every woman wants to hear, you think they want to hear it. I'd hit it. Because women, it ain't a compliment. If a guy's gonna announce it, it's probably a dare. I mean, seriously, guys, you need to handle those women with care. And I'm not talking buying them flowers and candy. You need to go into that date with a box of rubber gloves and a dose of penicillin. And while you're at it, double up on that condom. Or Magnum or whatever you think you pretend you guys need to use. Because those bitches are skanky. I mean, when you say I'd hit it, what you're really telling the world is, I'm just the kind of nasty freak that get my dick all jacked up in the process. Yeah, I was arguing with one of you guys out there earlier, and they're like, some of those girls aren't so bad. One was a paralegal. I'm like, paralegal? Pfft, that's just a fancy legal term for whore. I'm sorry, Molly. I know you're paralegal. I apologize. I know you work hard. Paid whore. Oh, I'm a bitch. That's right. I know. Anyway, I just want to say that I hate that my gynecologist is all thumbs. I'm kidding, I don't hate it. Of course, sometimes I think my gynecologist is coming on to me. Medical reasons to look up there my ass. Of course, he could make me feel better when I go into the office, like dim the lights. Or instead of those cold syrups, Replace them with pink fuzzy handcuffs. Your shit, shake it up once in a while, throw in a butt plug.
Dang.
Hell, that's why I like my dentist so much. Now, like I said, what? I'm sorry, baby. Is my time up or?
No, keep going.
Oh, okay, well, okay. Like I said, I've never had kids. Fuck, I'm gonna die here.
Go on back in.
But I do have a 6-year-old niece, and sometimes I get to babysitter. And so when I do that, I take her out to the mall and I put her on one of those harnesses. You know what I'm talking about? And people look at me strange and whisper, "What a horrible mother!" I'm like, screw you. I mean, seriously, people, you need to calm down about the harnesses because it's for her protection. Because I'm always drunk. And so I'm like, how am I going to get away with this? So the next time I take her out in that harness, I put her in a little shoe that's 3 inches taller than the other one. And I also put her in an oversized football helmet. Whee! And then I'll look like freaking Mother of the Year. Woo! Anyway, I know y'all think I'm racist, which I am just a little bit.
Me too.
But it's not what you think. I'm Lebanese. And have you seen the countries that surround the motherland? There's the ones that I'm racist against. I mean, have you seen their flags? What they got? Cross swords, hand grenades, and machetes? What the fuck the Lebanese got? A cedar tree? What the hell are we supposed to do? Hide behind it? And have you seen the people that come out of those fucking countries? Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, and Mohammed al-Bashir. I don't know who Mohammed al-Bashir is, but you know, with a name like that, he's got to be a badass. I mean, and who the fuck do we got? Danny Thomas, Casey Kasem, and Jamie Farr. Yeah, there's a real Lebanese jihad right there. You can see Omar Sharif leading us into battle. What the fuck? So I dated a Muslim once. They kept buying me burqas. I'm like, gee, thanks, I didn't have that shade of black yet. Fuck. Nah, we didn't work out. I'm a Scorpio. He's a Shiite. Anyway, thank you guys very much. The next guy's coming up. Let's see when he's going to introduce him. Woo!
Yeah, Sheila Naifeh. Offending the entire audience. Thank you, Sheila. Gynecologist of all thumbs, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. Does anybody know what the difference is between a gynecologist and a proctologist? Tain't about this much difference. Tain't about this much difference. Reminds me, I went to the doctor the other day, you know, I'm fucked up, I have to take a lot of drugs, and I see a lot of doctors, and you know, I went to the doctor and he's like, I've got some really bad news for you and some really, really bad news for you. What do you want first? I said, well, give me the really bad news. And he said, well, you're going to be dead in 24 hours. And I said, 24 hours? And he goes, yeah, for an echo in this room? I said, 24 hours. You're going to be deader than fucking goddamn Diesel's career. Okay, well, fine. Okay, now give me the real bad news. And he goes, well, I've been trying to get a hold of you for 4 days. But the thing that was really fucked up was when I left the office, I had my girlfriend with me, and she ran into her gynecologist in the hallway. Now, is it wrong? I mean, like, if I see my doctor, you know, my back doctor, and he's like, I'm like, you know, hey, how are you doing? He's like, fine, man, how's that back of yours? And I'm like, well, it's really good, you know, it's fine, I'm doing a lot better. Is it wrong if, because the gynecologist, my girlfriend was like, so hi, Dr. Shimako, how are you? And he goes, fine, I'm doing real good, how's your pussy? Goodness. Nobody. All right, well, I'll drop that one. That's why we're here, to work them out. Just working them out. So I asked my doctor, I said, hey man, I'm going bald. You got any ideas? And he goes, yeah, rub a little Vaseline on the affected area. And I said, well, if that was the case, Doc, I'd have a 6-foot ponytail growing out of my girlfriend's asshole right now. So, you know, that didn't work out too well either for me. I'm going to bring the next comic up since I brought the room to an entire halt so far here. This next gentleman by the name of C.R. Parsons is a very funny man, been doing stand-up comedy for 19 years, was voted the funniest man never to be discovered. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome C.R. Parsons.
Oh man, what a beautiful room to be playing tonight. I just got back from vacation. I went on a vacation this year, went to Jamaica. Beautiful island, absolutely beautiful island. But I noticed something. Everybody there tried to sell me weed. Everybody, from the cab driver to the guy that picked me up at the airport, everybody tried to sell me weed. Now what about me makes them think that I am out of weed? I don't smoke weed anymore, officer. I don't see the need to. I already think everything I say is funny. And I've got a body by munchies. I was never a puff, puff, pass kind of guy. I was more of a puff, puff, pass the damn Cheetos. And I know it's very stereotypical that all Jamaicans sell weed. It's such a stereotype. But I believe in stereotypes. I think stereotypes exist for a reason. And every time I say that, somebody goes, I know so-and-so who doesn't fit that stereotype. Of course you do! If you didn't, it wouldn't be called a stereotype, it would be called a fact. I'm sure somewhere there's an Asian woman who can drive and did not graduate in the top of her class. I'm sure somewhere there's a black man who's on time and can swim. I'm sure somewhere there's a Mexican who lives by himself and never carpools. I'm sure somewhere there's a police officer who prefers tea and salad. I'm sure somewhere there is a plumber who owns a belt and knows how to use it. I'm sure somewhere there's a Canadian who's rude and a Frenchman who's not. I'm sure somewhere there's an Irishman who has never touched a drop of alcohol. And a Baptist who would admit to having done so. I'm sure somewhere there's a priest who prefers altar girls. I'm sure somewhere there is an attorney who does not think they are the most right person in the room at all times.
They're ready to go.
As you can tell, I do not do this for a living.
Yes.
I'm an attorney. I love being an attorney, but you know, I've always been told you should dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you have. And when I was a kid, that worked great. Because I didn't want a job. I wanted to be on the beach getting drunk. So I'd go in flip-flops and cut off shorts, and pretty soon, I didn't have a job. That does not work as well when you are an attorney. Did you know that in Arkansas, they will kick you out of the courthouse if you are wearing a robe and are not the judge? And I had a judge right here in Tulsa tell me if I showed up one more time in his courtroom in my Darth Vader mask, he was kicking me out of there too.
Yeah.
I am a married gentleman. I've been married for 12 years now, or 62 and a half Kardashians. I love my wife dearly, but she grew up in a very sheltered household. Here's how sheltered. Our boys played sports. They played football. They named the teams after colors. You had the red team, the blue team, the black team. Our boys played for the white team. My wife thought it would be a good idea to put on their t-shirts, white power. Yeah, let's just go ahead and call them the Mighty Whiteys. Maybe get them sponsored by Kevin's Krispy Kreme. But I have to say, my wife is not racist in the slightest. She's clueless, but not racist. But she has this thing for shoes. She has a closet, just top to bottom, front to back, side to side, nothing but shoes. And I will never understand why you ladies will pay hundreds of dollars for these designer name brand shoes, because you're not doing it for us guys. Because if you are ever interested in a guy who knows the difference between platform peep-toe Jimmy Choos and patent leather peep-toe Christian Louboutins, he's not interested in you. It's the shoes. Or it may be your brother, but it is definitely not you. And I tell my wife all the time that sometimes, you know, when you're getting dressed, you just have to think like a guy. Because some of the things that these ladies will wear. I saw a lady the other day in a deep V-cut t-shirt. Said Guess across the front. I was not thinking of a designer name brand. I'm thinking you're almost 50 and those aren't at your waist. I'm going to guess silicone. Or I saw a guy walking down the street the other day in skinny jeans. Now that's bad. But they said yes across the ass end. I'm gonna guess single. Either that or more interested in the shoes. Oh my goodness. Mark asked me to do this tonight, and I told him, you know, I don't know that I'm young enough or hip enough to play this club. And my son tells me that if I still use the word hip, I probably never was. But I turned 40 this year. Actually, I turned 41 this year. Holy shit, I lost a year. I turned 41 this year. 41 freaking years old. I never expected to make it to 41. Had I known I was going to live this long, I might have done a few things different, like eat a salad, or take the stairs, or stayed single. My wife's not here. It's okay. I can tell that joke. You're not recording this, are you, Smitty?
Not that part.
Good. Yeah, I can tell I'm getting older because things irritate me that shouldn't. I hate Twitter. I hate Twitter with a passion. And it's the same reason I hate bumper stickers. Because some things need more than this much space to say. Pulled up behind a car the other day, bumper sticker said, "Try Jesus." All I could think was, tastes like chicken. Goes great with red wine. Now, before you get insulted about that joke, I have to tell you, I am a right-wing conservative comedian, which I know sounds like an oxymoron, but it's not. An oxymoron would be more along the lines of an agnostic KKK member. What are they going to do, burn a question mark on your front lawn? And I don't understand agnostics. I mean, I understand atheists better than I understand agnostics. At least they're sticking to something. Sheila considers herself an atheist, but I don't believe her for a minute. Because the other day when I asked her to give me a blowjob, she told me to go to hell. But I still like to read the newspaper, not Yahoo News or Google headlines, but the ink on your fingers newspaper. Because you learn things you don't learn by reading just the headline. I was reading just the other day that Miss USA considers herself a history buff. She says anytime she sees a history book she hasn't seen before, she just has to buy it. Read the entire article. Nowhere in there did it mention her reading a single one of them. Apparently she just collects them like shoes. Or I was reading the other day that in Ohio, they shut the highway down for 2 hours because they thought they had a bomb on the side of the road. Turned out it was not a bomb, it was a container of bull semen. Now that's a funny headline. But you gotta read the whole article because the last line in the article was the most important. It said the driver never realized he had lost his load. You guys have been absolutely great. If I can end on a serious note for just a moment, I'd like to talk to you about internet porn.
Yeah.
It's a scary thing when you have kids. I've got kids. But they've come out with this thing called Net Nanny that will scan the website and tell you if it's safe. The one thing it confuses with porn is stand-up comedy. Apparently fake laughter and fake orgasm sound a lot alike. So it's been great fucking with you guys. I'm C.R. Parsons. Have a good night.
C.R. Parsons. One more time for the Man with the Motor's Good miniseries. All right, C.R. Okay, we got a band coming up next. These guys are awesome. They're killer. They're called Kuma. You guys ready to rock and roll? Get your asses up here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, put your hands together for Kuma.